Good morning, teacher. So I guess I'm up early. I've been up since about 4:30. Been out since about 6:30. Went to visit my girlfriend. Took her some coffee and donuts for breakfast. I got my cup of coffee. I think I was been there about 30 minutes. Didn't want to say too long. I'm on my way to get an oil change. It's hot. It's hell out here, and I mean that literally. It is hot. It's no joke. It's no joke. I'm on my way to Goodyear to get my oil change. They open up at 8 o'clock. I got there. I thought they opened up at 7. I got there like 6:50. And I said, crap. On the weekends they open up at 8 o'clock. During the week they open up at 7. So it was like, okay. I don't know why I got up so early knowing don't have nothing to do, but I said I'm just gonna be on my balcony, my patio today. I said I'm gonna make me some nice, refreshing, cool drinks, sit on my patio and have lunch because this is my breakfast. Breakfast. It's my breakfast. I got a big old cup. Yes. I don't know. I might not drink it all today. Tell y'all about my day yesterday at work. Ooh, goodness gracious. Nobody came to work. When I told you I jumped out the car yesterday and said the lady was calling me, she was calling me because she thought she heard somebody in the center. When I say I left everything, I jumped up, left everything, because he was like waving me down. I'm like, what's wrong? I jumped out the car, clicked my live, ran up and said, what's wrong? She said, I think I heard somebody in the center. We going in here together. I'm like, what you mean? I said, hold up. Let me go back and get my pepper spray and my knife. She said, okay. I went back and got my pepper spray and knife, okay? I went back and got my pepper spray and knife. Wasn't nobody in there, though. She was like, you carry this? I said, I sure do. I said, I used to do, I carry my pepper spray and knife. I don't know who I might run into, okay? So, yeah, I had my pepper spray and knife. We walked through the whole entire center. We ain't seen nobody. She said something must have fell over. But she said we kept calling my director name. I called her on the phone before we went in. She didn't answer. We was like, can't be her. So we went up in there. Of course, I went first because I had the pepper spray. I don't know why my dumb butt would have went forward because they sure enough would have got me. But wasn't nothing popping off in there. It wasn't nothing popping off. But let me tell you, nobody came to work. I don't know if people don't want to work. I don't know what's going on. 7 o'clock supposed to be supposed to be 4 people. 7 o'clock I look at just me and her. Let me remind you, 7 o'clock me and her got like 12 kids, maybe 13. By 7 o'clock, when I say time we went in because we were scared, we got in there, we looked around, time we did everything. Because when I go downstairs, I prep my room or whatever, she do her room. Time we done, we heard a doorbell, so we had to stop what we was doing, go look. It was a line. I was like, everybody dropped their kids off early, which I didn't have a problem with, but nobody came to her. So it was just like me and her to like 7:45. Then another person came. It's the man. When I say with so many kids in it, I didn't know how to. I was like, this don't make no sense. And no, we was like, when the director got there, she had to take over. So she made the third person, which she don't even supposed to be doing that. So she answered the door. The other lady, she started feeding, making the food. I'm sitting there taking the kids to the bathroom and washing their hands because when you come in, you gotta wash your hands. And I asked them, you gotta go to the bathroom. You gotta go to the bathroom. They take them to the bathroom because we had like literally 3 bathrooms right there with on the first floor. We also got 5 bathrooms upstairs. And I was like, where I was at, we have 3. And I was like, you want to go? You gotta go to the bathroom. They was like, no. I said, you want breakfast? They say, nigga, yeah. That's it. And I sit them at the table and I put that bib on them or whoever need one and they eat their breakfast. 8 o'clock came. 8 o'clock, by 8 o'clock, we had 22 kids. She was like, take count. We counted. I said, oh my God, I was losing my mind. Ain't no, because she said, Miss Waller, take your kids downstairs. I took my kids downstairs. They was upstairs. I had 10 kids I took downstairs, so it made the ratio a little better because they were my 10 kids. I took them downstairs. I said, y'all go ahead and play. It's 8:30. I got 30 minutes. Let me get the everything together for the assignment. I'm like, okay. One of my kids had diarrhea. He kept saying, he calls me mommy. Mommy. And I was like, no, my name is Miss Waller. He'd say Miss Waller, but he go right back to mommy. Boo. And I said, oh God, he had it coming down his leg. So I told him, I said, look, I'm going in the bathroom to do this. I got my door open. I'm looking at y'all. Stay on this side so I can keep all of y'all visual. Because I didn't want to close the door because normally I close the door just a little bit because there's somebody else out there, but I still be able to hear. I didn't do it this time because wasn't nobody there with me. So I was like, I want to keep my eyes on them. I want to keep my eyes on the other 9 people. So I had ordered them. I said, y'all staying this there? I had kept calling them because they kept moving. I said, well, we're not going to do it. I said, do y'all want to have all y'all lined up right here so I can just see y'all? Or y'all want to continue playing? So they said, no, Miss Waller, we want to play. I said, okay, play in this area so I can keep my eye on you. And that's what I did. That's the time that person got nothing with me at 9:15. The boy had poo-poo about 2 times. We had to send him home. Come to find out, he got a little buzz. They called us here. He got a little virus. I said, good thing I washed my hands. Then we get upstairs. They gonna do alert. The girl upstairs kept, nobody finally came. Ain't nobody get there till like 10 o'clock. Okay, 10 o'clock. I'm like, let me remind you, they do this every payday. And I told her, I said, they do this every payday. Everybody should be used to it. I'm like, I'm used to it. I'm cool with it. I'm not gonna stress over it. Long as my kids cool, I'm cool. It is what it is. Long as my kids cool, I'm cool. I don't have a problem with it. That's what I told her, just like that. So y'all know if you're in a daycare, you have that hands, feet, and mouth thing. Why they gonna tell us yesterday one of the kids upstairs had the hand, feet, and mouth, and they sent them to, and the parents sent them to school on Thursday. But good thing I wasn't up Thursday. I had left early, so they was like, she didn't get this till like 8:30. They sent her Thursday evening. I heard them talking, but I didn't know exactly what they were talking about. You know, me being nosy, because you know Miss Water gotta know what's going on. So I said, what are y'all talking about? Like, they're right. What's wrong with one of the kids? And they told me they sent them home because they noticed something on them, I guess, to let you know. And she said that's what the little baby had. Kind of find out 2 of them wind up having it. I said, OMG. I said, are we closing the center down? Me being me, I'm like, are we closing the center down? Like, I'm ready to go home. They was like, no, that's why they said that's why we had somebody in here, came in, sanitized the whole thing. They let all the parents know, send a notation out, whatever. I'm like, hey, was any of my kids up there? I know time the little girl got up there. I wasn't up there. Because it's a little grown boy. I wasn't up there on Thursday. I was going down by 8 o'clock. She don't normally get there till 8:30, 8:45. But they did send her home about 11:30 once they noticed it. And they said, yeah, they send the notations out to all the parents. I was like, OMG. She told me the name of it. She was like, it's your hand, feet, and mouth. You normally get it in daycare. And I'm like, I heard her, but I said, I never even thought about it because I don't really, I'm not really with the babies because she's 2. Like, I'm not really with the babies. Man, I was paranoid. I said, maybe that's why nobody come to work. I told you, so I said, maybe that's why nobody come to work because of that. And the lady said, I don't know, we had somebody come and do the whole facility upstairs out of this and downstairs. I said, I did notice my stuff was around, but I ain't think nothing of it. I thought the girl who be there when I leave, I thought she did it, but I ain't think nothing of it. And we got to talk, and I was like, okay. So they took care of that. But my point of it is, the whole thing is, it was a crazy Friday. Literally, I took the kids outside. It was wet as fuck yesterday. I took the kids outside. I said, you know what? I took them outside. We normally go outside at 10:30. I had them outside at 10:15. I said, run wild. I said, what we're not going to do is play in all this mud over here. I made sure everybody had a bicycle. I played, I guess you call it, we had the ball and everybody was in 4 circles. It was 4 circles. I played that with them, threw the ball to them, and we did that. I had the other girl, she was over there. She was planting her garden. I was like, the other lady was on the other side doing her thing. I was like, we're going to make the day over, and they're going to stay out here, because guess what we're not going to do? I can't do nothing else with them, because it was just like, kids, they do what you call them drop-in kids. Some things that you call drop-in. You could drop your kid off for a day or something. If you have another child there, and they drop. Man, it was just, I had 15, time I looked around, it was 15 kids. No, we played outside, and they were older kids. And I'm going to tell you, like I told them, I said, asked the little girl, I said, how old she told me how old she was. I looked at her like, you what? I thought she was older. I thought she was about 9. She told me she was 7. The other one told me she was 6. I looked at her, okay. The other one 6. I'm like, okay. I went to them, I was like, y'all know they don't supposed to be down here with my babies. Well, Miss Waller, it's, what they call the day, summer camp. I said, this ain't no summer camp. Where they doing summer stuff at? I said, damn, no business being down here with them. I have nothing for them to do. When I plan for my kids. I don't plan for older kids. But just so happened they had fun. What I did for my older kids, they enjoyed it too. So I was like, okay, but I was in my feelings like, hey, y'all doing too much. Y'all doing too much. Y'all honestly doing too much. Like, I just don't know. Then they tell me one of my kids just had a birthday party. Not one of my kids. One of the kids I say, he too just turned 3. Now remind you, you got to be potty trained to come downstairs. You have to be potty trained. All my kids are potty trained. Only one he's the only one that I'm not gonna say he's not potty trained because he got to go to the bathroom. He tells me all the time. And just so he had a little bug, so he had a diarrhea. So when it happened, he had no control of it. That's the only one. That's my boy. That's my Ace Boon Coon baby, right? They're gonna tell me yesterday this other little boy coming downstairs. I said, oh, he ain't potty trained. She said, well, unfortunately, I said, I said, I don't mean no harm, and I'm telling you honestly. I said, everybody, even I told her, even in my paperwork said they have to be potty trained to set him down. He don't tell you he got to go to the bathroom. He'll sit in the corner and poop and come and tell you he used the bathroom. He don't tell you at all. Like, he don't tell you that he got to go to the bathroom. I can see if he comes to me and tell me he got to go to the bathroom. No, he'll go in the corner and poop and come and tell you he pooped. I said, no. I said, no. I said, no. No. I said, you can't do it. I said, that's not right. I said, it specifically said in the handbook, you have to be potty trained or halfway potty trained. He's nowhere near potty trained. Like, he poops in the corner and comes and tell you to poop. I had changed him before when I was upstairs at breakfast time, but I know his routine, what he do. I know what he do. And then he's a biter. He bites kids. Like, he bites kids. Like, he go around biting people. And I told her, I was like, you call the mother every other day about him biting people. And I said, he bite kids. I said, no, he can't come downstairs. And I know that's wrong of me to say that, but literally, he got to get his bite. He, like, when he bite the kids, he leaves marks on them. I don't have time to doing incident reports every day. When I say they constantly doing incident report for this little boy, they constantly doing incident reports because he bite people. And I'm like, I can see me now doing incident reports every day. Every day, because I have 4-year-olds and 3-year-olds. He gonna bite the wrong person. And they gonna hit him. The ones that say it's 2 years old, they don't really know to hit him back or bite him back. They cry. He gonna bite somebody downstairs and they gonna beat him up. And I'm like, oh my God, this boy coming downstairs. I'm gonna need a drink before I go to work. Like, I'm gonna realize I need a margarita. I might start back smoking weed with him, and I ain't hit no weed in a minute. That's how I feel. Like, really. That's how they making me feel. And I'm like, It's so unacceptable. It just don't make no sense. Yesterday was a rough day. Yesterday was a rough freaking day. Like, 4 o'clock came, they asked me to stay over. I said, I will not stay over. I'm leaving at 4 o'clock. I say, it's 4:02 and you're still talking to me and I'm clocked out. And any other time they would ask me to stay, I would stay there with my class. But it was just like, nah. Y'all, they was majorly short. They was still short all day. And when they short, they mean and nasty. Director and assistant director, they nasty to everybody. Nobody gonna want to stay if you're being nasty and snapping on them because we're short. And you got to work and you have to help, and you're going to be nasty to us now. I'm not working like that. So, no, they know I'm not saying, if you're nice and you're cool and you ask me in a nice manner, yeah, I will stay. But if you come at me with a nice attitude, not talking too nice, no, Waller ain't saying no way, because I ain't obligated to stay there. Not obligated. I'm going to get an oil change. But I think I'm going to go back out on my patio. I'm going to make me a nice sunny drink, sit on my patio, and eat my lunch and enjoy myself in this heat. I have no plans today. I'm going to do a little bit of studies. After I do my oil change, I'm going to go in here and study for a little while. That's what I'm going to do. Next weekend, I'll be getting ready for my to go to school. But, yeah, got my coffee on that. When I get to this place, I'm going to read some comments. I am going to read some comments. I got my glasses. And I ain't trying to be mean because I love all my kids. But my whole thing is they have to be more mindful of where they put the kids at in their behavior. Because other parents is not going to accept that. You know, parents is not going to accept no other child biting on their kids. And we don't tell them what kid doing it. We just have to say, hey, it's an incident when your child got bit, da-da-da. Explain to them. They don't want to hear that. I know I don't. Because I'd be ready to come up there and fuck the mother if it was my child. What are you teaching him to do? Yes, I'm venting. Yes, I'm venting. And I'm venting hard. I'm venting very hard because that's how I feel. Like, I feel like I'm being bombarded. Really do, because that's not right. That's not right. Yeah, they really don't want to work. They really don't want to work. But my whole thing is, me and this other lady, my other co-worker, I've been late one time. One time. When the one time I got late, the supervisor said something to me, I'm not even gonna lie, y'all, I kirked out like a days of thunder. I said, I am 5 minutes late. She literally kirked out on me. And I had to break it down. So do you know how many people be late and you never say nothing? I be standing right there. You come in and say, oh, how you doing? Like they not an hour late, 2 hours late. I said, I'm literally 5 minutes late and you're coming to me about anything? I said, you wrong for that. But I said, okay, you want to give me the write-up? Give me the write-up. She said, no, I'm just giving you a verbal warning. I said, okay. And that happened like before I went out sick. Before I wound up in the hospital, that incident happened. And I just looked at the lady like she was crazy. Like, really? Dang, all these people here. I'm late. All these people here. It's like 3 people here, and I came early this morning. I should have stayed, but I wanted to take my girl some coffee. But I'm like, yeah, I'm not a late person, but y'all not gonna do me like that. She said she working in the hospital. We got so short. I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you, Auntie. I am going to enjoy it. Yeah. So, and I know, and and honestly, I love the kids there. I love all of them, even the ones who ain't mine. I love them. But my whole thing is, it's a right way and a wrong way to do things, and they going about it so freaking wrong because they know you don't supposed to put 7-year-old and all them kids, and if you're not potty trained, shouldn't be there. It tells you that, and I don't understand why they're doing it. I don't understand why they're doing it. Like I honestly don't understand. I'm over by Sulin, about to get my oil change. My oil change, cause my oil light on. I don't want to do it. I'm like, I get paid on a Friday. I'm still gonna come to work on that Friday. I'm not gonna not come to work, but guess what? Because that's my bread and butter. I'm gonna come to work on that Monday. Sometimes they don't come. They get paid on Friday. We don't see them Monday. We might see them Tuesday. If they come in Monday, they late just like they was on Friday. I don't understand people. People don't want to work. They don't want to work. I don't understand. I love working. She said she work in a hospital, and I feel they sure hospitals are sure. You are so right about how you should handle these issues. Don't let them work you. I'm gonna tell y'all. I heard that. That they're like, I don't when I say it's only reason why I went to her, if y'all could have heard how she came to me, like she jumped on me, and I was like, now first of all, she's not even a director, she's not even a teacher assistant, she's the cook. And I don't mind what position you had, I understand you the cook, but she jumped on me, like real loud jumped on me, and I had to step back and look. Like, I was shocked because I don't see her. Only time I see her when she bring the trays in. And every morning when I go to the bathroom, I do my rounds. I always say, good morning, such, how you doing? You know, I talk to her like that. I'm really nice and polite. For the fact that she jumped on me and we really don't talk. Like, she jumped on me. And I think the reason why she jumped on me, she friends with the other people. They friends. They hang out together. So, yeah. It's also not crazy. So small. Oh, we got crabs up here now. I really want some, but I don't know how to go about it. No, she need to stay on her. I know, but when I told the director how she came to me, she gonna say, "Oh, she didn't mean no harm. You know, that's how she is." Out of there. And I told the director, I said, "Do you know how many people be late?" I said, "You see them coming late. They don't call. When they not coming to work, they don't call. And you'll be having, you ask me to call them. And I'll be like, I don't know their number." She said, "Oh, I think, no, I don't know that. I don't socialize with them, but one person out of my job. That's it." And she said, "Well, did they call you? Did they let you know?" I said, "I don't know. They never told me anything. They'll come to me and ask me, did they tell me they wasn't coming?" I'm like, I don't know. I didn't talk to the person. That's not my place. They're not gonna come. They need to call you. I'm not, if they did call and tell me, I'm not gonna tell you because it's not my place to tell you. It's their place to tell you. It's their place to tell you. I'm looking at them like I'm looking at the side of my eye. But guess what? Is she your supervisor? If not, then no, she's not. She's not my supervisor. No, she's not. But when she opened up the center, so she had to come when I was 5 minutes late. She had to come in there from the kitchen to help the other lady up because there's 3 people to come in at 7 o'clock. Me and another girl and her, and they're supposed to be the director. Director never on time. She will be there at 7 o'clock every day. She's never there on time. Never there on time. But TG Scott, we're gonna finish this conversation. And it's 8:01. If I can go get my oil change, because they probably got music going on in here. Yes, we're gonna finish this conversation later on. I'm sorry, but I gotta go get this oil change. Like, share, subscribe to this. I really gonna come back. We're gonna discuss.